Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Globalexpress with Visionsoul.
Globalexpress.
Welcome to the Clubroom interview today on the Globalexpress. And as I said, we have a surprise today here in the Clubroom. Yes, and the surprise is yours truly, Visionsoul, is the one being interviewed in the Clubroom today. All right, so you're gonna learn more about me. All right, so if you are an upcoming music artist who also wishes to be interviewed on the Globalexpress Clubroom interview, you can email me on pkvisionsoul@gmail.com. Also remember to check out our Facebook page, Global Express Show, and the YouTube channel, Global Express Show. All right. So this interview today is hosted by Blindsmarts, an organization based in Botswana, but that is also international. All right. So Blindsmarts is all about the promotion and upliftment of people with blindness and visual impairments. All right. So this interview is produced by visioninword.com in association with Terrible Beats. Okay, so check out their content and their products and services at visioninword.com. And let's get right into it.
Global Express.
Welcome to the Clubroom on the Globalexpress.
Global Express.
Welcome, Blind Smarter. Prepare yourself for a brand new episode of Blind Smart, the only podcast created to teach you everything about blindness. You're guaranteed to learn some useful tips when you listen to Blind Smart, whether you're blind, working with blind people, a parent of a blind person, interested in blind people, or an influencer wanting your content to be accessible. We will play another round of our famed game today due to demand, as is our usual. Which episode would you ignore? Now relax and let's appreciate what's coming up.
Welcome to episode 8 of Blindsmarts, where we delve into the incredible world of inspiring individuals who challenge limitations and redefine what is possible. I'm your host for this episode, Tapiwa Motsusi. Today we have the honor of hosting a remarkable guest whose talent knows no bounds. Introducing the one and only DJ Visionsoul, affectionately known as the Mzansi's inspirational DJ. DJ Visionsoul is a beacon of creativity in South Africa's vibrant music scene. He has captured the hearts of listeners with his transcendent sound and unyielding passion for his craft. But what sets him apart is not only his undeniable talent, but also his remarkable journey as a blind artist, defying stereotypes and captivating audiences with his unwavering spirit. He's also a host on his own radio show, Globalexpress. It is not just his talent that makes DJ Visionsoul an inspiration. So it is his unwavering determination to overcome obstacles and prove that limitations are merely illusions. His blindness, far from hindering his artistic pursuits, has become a catalyst for his extraordinary success, serving as a testament to the power of perseverance and the triumph of the human spirit. So in this episode, we will delve into the mind of DJ Visionsoul, exploring the intricacies of his creative process, the challenges he has overcome, and the informative impact of music on his life. Alright friends, I have talked much. Let's now open way for him. Welcome, sir.
Hello, Tapiwa. Thank you for welcoming me, and hello to all the listeners.
Welcome. I hope you're pretty comfortable being in this show today.
Yes, I am comfortable, thank you, and it's truly a pleasure being here today.
Great. So first thing first, can you describe a moment when music had a profound impact on your life, like either as a listener or as a creator?
Well, I remember this particular moment back at high school. Yes, I was still a very young man then. And I had this group of friends. We were all musicians and we loved music so much. And one of our friends made arrangement of a teacher there who had her own recording studio back at home. And next moment we found ourselves in a music studio in front of mics, recording, rapping. I mean, I didn't even consider myself as a rapper, and I still don't, but yeah, I was rapping on a beat with all my friends, and for me that was quite a moment because afterwards I remember listening to our song and I was just so amazed that, wow, so it's so easy to be on a song. You just go to a studio, you stand behind a mic, and then next moment you're on a song. But of course, later on I learned that there is much more that goes into music production than just go standing behind a mic, But I didn't know anything about production then. So yeah, like that was really the moment when my passion for music awakened, Because since that moment, I always wanted to be part of music in every possible way. So I joined school choirs and, other small groups and bands, orchestra, and yeah, I've always just been part of music in one way or the other. So yeah, that was my moment.
Tell us about your process of discovering new music, and if you will please tell us about how you stay up to date with the latest trends while also maintaining your own unique style.
Well, I am essentially a house music DJ, but I do DJ other genres as well. I love exploring. I'm very diverse coming to music, but I'm essentially a house music DJ. Deep house and Afro tech to be precise, but I also do piano and tech and those other house genres. But so therefore I am within a house music DJ circle, so I got a circle of friends who are house music DJs, and then we keep each other up to date in regards to the latest trends of music, which artists have released recently, which song is trending in the clubs, and so we do keep each other up to date in regards to that. And I also follow some other DJs on social media platforms, and so I'm up to date through social media and my social circle, and to keep my own unique style. As I said, I'm a house music DJ. I keep within my niche mostly, but when it is required from me, I do mix it up with other genres as well, So yeah, I am diverse in that way too. And we do get music from the popular sites where you can get music, like your iTunes and your DistroKid, and yeah, definitely also supporting the artists, because as artists ourselves, we also want to be supported. Therefore we pay it forward by supporting others, by downloading the music and just rocking them in the clubs.
Great. I'm not a DJ, but I bet mixing different genres of music can be a bit challenging. How do you bridge the gaps between various styles and to create a cohesive and engaging task set?
Yeah, well, I really like that question because that's a discussion a lot of DJs always have. When always you find a group of DJs, we would always talk about how to beat match different genres, because different genres are often at different BPMs, so the speed is not always the same. and therefore you have to know how to adjust the wheels, So using a controller it makes things much more easier. So I use a Pioneer HSB3 controller, and beat matching becomes easy. I just need to, when I'm playing a fast track, for example, and it's too fast for the next track to come in, then I will, slow the track down a bit, or maybe just fade it out in a creative way using the sound effects, and then bring the new track in smoothly at its own original pace. And so there's different ways to actually make those transitions between songs, especially when you're moving from one genre to another genre. Let's say maybe from house to hip hop. You have to really think of a creative way to do it, so that it doesn't create discordance, but sounds very interesting and creative, So that's where the skills comes in, that's when talent really shows, You can judge your DJ by how they do their transitions from one genre to the other, So that's the fun part, The challenging part is for me always the fun part, because it really tests your skills, So I really, really love that.
In an industry that is constantly evolving and becoming more technologically advanced, how do you balance embracing new technologies while also preserving the authenticity of DJing as an art form?
Yeah, that's actually a very good question, and it is true. Technology is always advancing. The DJing software that I'm familiar with is Virtual DJ. That's the one I'm using. There's also Mix, which is a DJing and broadcasting software. So I'm also in the process of learning Mix. And then, being up to date with technology is very important, because you need to know what's happening and, continue the learning process, and always being ready to learn new skills and adapt, the way you do things. So, that's what I do. I'm always up to date, and I adapt very quickly, and I'm always learning. It wouldn't be as much fun if there was no further learning to be done. So, technology is always advancing. Virtual DJ also updates now and then, and you have to learn the new version and learn how the new version operates and how best to use it in your craft, So, definitely, I really love being up to date of the technology, and especially exploring the accessibility in different music softwares, like your Mix, Virtual DJ, and other production softwares. So, definitely, it's just a matter of always being ready to learn new skills.
Great. Can you share a memorable experience when you faced unexpected technical difficulties during a live performance? How did you handle the situation and try to keep the energy flowing?
That actually does happen, having technical difficulties while DJing in a club or somewhere. That actually happened to me not so long ago, just a couple of months ago. I was DJing in this event, and as a blind person, I use a screen reader, and that's what I do when I'm DJing. But now when you're in a club, you can't use the screen reader because the voice is too soft and the music is too loud. The main speakers of the event will always be too loud and overwhelm the voice. So I worked out a way to just have my playlist ready and then DJ the songs that I put in the playlist. So I'll DJ those, I'll mix them, and then so I won't use my voice, as I won't hear it in any way. So that particular time, I don't know what happened, where I pressed wrong, and when I pressed next to pre-listen to the next track I'll mix into my set, there was nothing there. I couldn't pre-listen to the following track. So I found myself in a situation. So I just took my DJ headsets off and I went to look for, because on the stage there will always be like a technical guy or someone who's just looking over the sound and all the equipment on the DJ table. So I found a technical guy, and he managed to call a DJ friend of mine who was at the event, who was DJing after me, and my friend came and he could quickly help me to get back into my playlist and continue DJing. So yeah, it's just a matter of not panicking, thinking on your feet, and being very flexible, being very responsive, because if I worried and then just stood there, the song I was playing would have finished and then there would have been silence. And you can't have silence at the event when you are supposed to DJ. So it's just a matter of really being very quick in your reaction and getting to a solution as quickly as possible. So such things happen sometimes, but the thing is not to panic. The thing is just to keep calm and resolve the issue as quickly as possible and continue the flow of the music.
Collaboration is an essential aspect of the musical industry with DJ Visionsoul. What is your approach to collaborating with other artists, and how do you ensure that everyone's creative vision is honored in the process?
Collaboration is definitely essential in my world, because I also do other productions, not just DJing. And one thing I've learned over the years collaborating with people is that you must always listen very carefully to the person's idea and not just dismiss it by not understanding. So it's very important to listen carefully so that you understand, and then can then improve on the idea or work on the idea together of the individual. So it's just a matter of being patient, being understanding, and being as fair as possible. In a project, you should always observe that all people's ideas are taken into consideration and are valued equally. So that's very important, to value all the people's opinions and ideas equally and consider all of them together and work out the best way out of all those ideas. So it's just a matter of not being selfish, being understanding, and being a very good listener. And also being expressive, because if you have an idea, you must know the best way to communicate the idea so that whoever you are collaborating with can understand your idea and be able to consider it in the best way, and then put it together with whatever ideas they might have. So collaboration is being expressive, communicating, understanding, listening, and also just being, fair, knowing how to work with people, and just making sure all the ideas are valued and considered.
How do you overcome creative blocks or periods for low inspiration? That happens, right? Are there any specific techniques or rituals you rely on to reignite your creativity?
Yes, creative blocks happen quite often, but you are right. I also believe everyone should have something they do to, lighten up that creative block and just get back into their creative juices. So what I do is that I go outside, sit outside and just reflect or just meditate a bit and not think too much about work. And another thing I do is that I'll play all my best songs, the music I love the most. I'll just put them in a playlist and play them and listen. And as I'm listening, I'll just be very in tune with the music and not thinking about what the creative block, So the best way to break the creative block is to just forget about the project or whatever it is you're working on, and forget about it for a moment, for like an hour or so, and do something else, something completely different. Because by the time you're done doing whatever it is that's different, your mind will be more prepared to go back into the problem and then get a solution for it, So yes, I go outside, I play my favorite songs, and I do that just to get out of the mindset of having a creative block and just refreshing my mind with new stimulus. So yeah, that's what I do. I just stimulate myself in different ways so that I can just forget about the creative block for a moment until I feel refreshed and I can go back into it.
As a DJ, you have likely witnessed the power of music to bring people together. Can you share a story or personal anecdote about a time when you witnessed the transformative and unifying nature of music firsthand, sir?
Yeah, so in 2020, I had this vision to actually have access to musicians from different countries, so that I can learn about music in different countries and also know the different styles of producing different types of music, especially like the tribal music and the more indigenous type of music from country to country. And I had an idea after networking a bit to start a WhatsApp group. So I started the WhatsApp group. It's called Ecstatic Music. And in there, I included all the musicians I could find through my networking from different countries. And that's when I really started to witness the unifying power of music. Because in the group, we are all from different countries, but there is no discrimination, no xenophobia or any funny tendencies like that. We are all just one because we are unified by the power of music, the universal language, which is music. And that was really, for me, a powerful thing to witness, the unifying power of music, being in Ecstatic Music and also being the founder of Ecstatic Music. And yeah, through the group, we do collaborations, we give each other ideas, we assist each other in self-promotion purposes, in, marketing our music on social media platforms and so on, sharing our links. So that's where I really got to witness the unifying power of music. And that vision, I really, really am grateful for having that vision to start such a group where I have access to musicians from all across the globe, So that's just the power of music. People forget about, their backgrounds, which country they are in, all that other things that separate us as human beings in this current society. So when music is involved, we forget about those boundaries. We forget about borders. We forget about, stigmas, discriminations, and all that. And we just unify through the love of music.
All right, DJ, if we get nothing else out of this episode, what will be your last words to us?
So my last words would be, always follow your passion, okay? Always follow your highest excitement. Because your passion will always lead you to your success. It will lead you to your life purpose and get you to see your life mission here on earth. So it doesn't matter if your highest excitements are not approved by your parents, your family, your friends, you should always just stick to what you are passionate about rather than what people think you should do, because not living your passion is basically imprisoning your mind, imprisoning your creativity. Your creativity will always flow when you're following your passion. And we all have creativity within us. Creativity doesn't just mean musical creativity or writing. It can include many other things. It can include like accounting whatever. People are good in many things. So you always just have to do whatever you are good in. Because if you do that, you'll definitely, get your success. You'll get your success, you'll get to live your dream and live your life purpose. Visionsoul is a DJ. I'm also into production, although I'm still practicing there, I'm still a toddler there, but I'm also into artist development and promotion support, So if you're an artist, a musician, whatever, I'm the guy that you can come to for self-promotion and, development and stuff like that. So that's my passion. I do all of that because that's what makes me feel good. That's what makes me feel complete and excited about life. And, living this way, it's very seldom that you'll find yourself being lost, not knowing where you're going, because once you follow your passion, you will always get the next step. You might not be aware of the next step right now, but the next step will always come at the right time, and the opportunities will always come at the right time once you follow your passion. You just take it step by step and then just keep following your heart. So that's my last word. Always follow your highest excitement in life.
Great. One last question. How do people find you if they want to book you, and where can they tune into Global Express?
Wow, it was such a pleasure being here with you today, Tapiwa. So people can catch me on +27 81 285 9252. You can send me a WhatsApp message or give me a call. And you can also email me on pkvisionsoul@gmail.com. pkvisionsoul@gmail.com for bookings or any other inquiries. And on my Facebook page, check me out on Visionsoul or PK_Visionsoul, Twitter as well, PK_Visionsoul, Instagram, PK_Visionsoul, TikTok, PK_Visionsoul, YouTube, PK_Visionsoul. And then for the Global Express, you can check it out on the Global Express YouTube channel, and it is called Global Express Show. Yeah, so you can search for it on YouTube, type in Global Express Show. You can also check the Global Express Facebook page. Yeah, so you just search for Global Express Show. Yeah, on Facebook is the Global Express Show. And on the Facebook page, that's where you will also find the links to the different radio stations that the Global Express is on. Yeah, currently it is on 4 online radio stations: KI Radio, UVC Radio, Galaxy Radio, and Zollywood Radio. So for the links to those stations and the days which the Global Express is being broadcasted, you can check out the Facebook page of the Global Express Show. All right, thank you so much. I really enjoyed being here today.
Well, thank you so much, DJ, for this insightful conversation. Friends, as we bring this captivating episode of Blindsmart to a close, we find ourselves forever changed by the awe-inspiring presence of DJ Visionsoul, the Mzansi's inspirational DJ, aka DJ Visionsoul, has shown us that the power of music can transcend the limits of the physical world. So have you, like me, witnessed how a blind artist can illuminate the darkest corners of our imagination, crafted sonic landscapes that can ignite our souls and bridge the gap between cultures, languages, and backgrounds? DJ Visionsoul hasn't only graced us with his remarkable talents, but also has shared his experience, reminding us that adversity can be conquered and dreams can be transformed into reality. As we bid farewell to DJ Visionsoul, let us carry the echoes of these melodic creations in our hearts, a constant reminder that the human spirit is a force that can surmount any obstacle. May his journey continue to inspire us to challenge our own limitations, embrace our unique gifts, and strive for greatness in all that we do. Join us again on Blindsmarts as we unravel the stories of extraordinary individuals who redefine what is possible, shedding light on the boundless human potential that resides with us all. Until then, keep your heart open, your spirit soaring, and let the power of music guide you on your own inspiring journey. This is Tapiwa Mutsusi signing off.
We want to express our sincere gratitude to you for listening to the entire episode. Please leave us a review on your podcast provider if you liked it, which we hope you did. We ask that you let people who might be interested in this episode know about it. Moreover, please feel free to throw in any suggestion for upcoming episodes. You may contact Blindsmart on Facebook or in the comments section. We'll see you again for a thrilling episode next week.
Globalexpress.
All right, that was the Clubroom interview hosted by Blindsmarts. Okay, once again, you can check them out on their Facebook page, Blindsmarts, or you can go to visioninward.com to check out the services that are provided there. All right, thank you so much once more for listening. Up next, we got the top 5 dance music countdown. So the show is still on, we're still lit. And remember, if you also wish to be interviewed on the Clubroom interview, you can email me on pkvisionsoul@gmail.com. Also, don't forget to check out the Globalexpress YouTube channel. Just search Global Express Show.
Globalexpress.
And we're at the end of this segment. Up next is the top 5 dance music countdown.